Hello and welcome back to Empires of Europe 1700. We have a decision to make on declaring war. And, well, as you can quite clearly tell, our faction is looking absolutely insane right now. We have 25,000 combat strength, and we're declaring war against the Polish, and this is going to be kind of crazy. I don't even know where they are, to be honest, in relation to where we are right now. And I guess we're going to see. I guess we're going to find out in just a second. Ah, nice little autosave right there. That doesn't really help me that much to show off exactly what's happening. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, basically all I've been doing is trying to get my feet back up on top, as it were, because we are obviously suffering from a relatively, I wouldn't say a massive defeat or anything like that, but we did have to leave quite a few people behind in the past, and in the previous episode, that is. Now, my army, as you can see right there, not my army, but Pierre's army has gone through this area and has taken a lot of different things, very, very nicely, in fact. And I managed to snag one of these, Gortina Castle. I took that. Well, basically, okay, this is what happened. I was on the docket for this, and I gave myself the fief, and then I found a companion, because obviously I wanted to create another vassal, and I made another vassal out of him. And so he is now the ruler, the lord of this one castle. I'm hopeful that he's actually going to be somewhat useful. I don't know if he will be. He was a guy with, like, trade skill or something like... What? There he is. That's him? Yep, that's him. That's the new vassal. Why does he have... How does he have 550 already? I don't know. I have no idea. You know, this kind of thing happening, I don't know. It always happens in the Europe mod. I don't really understand. What? Look at the Polish. They're insane. What? Okay, this is gonna be crazy. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this. I have no idea how we're gonna deal with this, but I am gonna be making my way up there, and we're gonna see what we can do. Because as I say, I've basically just been standing here, pretty much. I've just been standing here, trying to do the very best that I can, and trying to get people to join us. Obviously, as you can see right here, we have a massive amount of prisoners ready to be converted, which obviously is going to be extremely, extremely useful when we go into our first siege or our first battle, and we need to recuperate our forces. So let's actually see what happens here. Are we going to make peace with the Ottoman Empire now, or are we actually not going to do that? Because it feels to me like... Oh, Belgrade is actually under... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we've got a bunch of vassals around here as well. Okay, there's Robert's army. He's obviously doing a fantastic job. He's obviously doing what he can to absolutely slaughter everyone in sight, which is very nice. There's Lena. She has over 1,000 units in her party. How does she have that? Is it because I have just literally given her so many fiefs? That must be the reason, right? But it's funny because Pierre is running around with an army of 1,000, and he has an army, whereas Lena is running around with just her. So it is literally just her own units, which is very, very funny. All right, well, anyway, let's see what we can do at this town right here. I'm hopeful that this is actually going to work. If it doesn't, then I'm a little bit in two minds about how I'm going to proceed, because obviously, if you think about it, they're besieging Belgrade right now, so they're obviously a little bit busy. Hopefully, they're going to remain busy for a good amount of time, and then we'll be able to maybe make peace with the Ottoman Empire. I'm hopeful that maybe that's what we'll be able to do, because if we can do that... They've just taken Belgrade, by the way, as far as I can tell. But if we can do that, that's going to make a huge difference to our overall, shall we say, effectiveness. Because if we go to war against two different factions that are this powerful, I have a bad feeling we are going to end up on the receiving end of a huge defeat. And that is certainly something that we do not want, is it? No, that is not something that we want. Thankfully, Robert has come over here and he's actually helping us out. As you can see, Lena has actually joined his army, hilariously enough. And yeah, I think I can basically just let things just be built now, because we have so many people helping build things. You know, it really makes a huge difference to have a number of different people that actually are relatively decent in engineering. You know, that contribution really makes a big difference. Anyway, unfortunately, I won't be able to starve this particular town out, so I am going to just have to go for it as soon as the walls are down. But that should be fine. As you can see, we seem to be absolutely bombarding the walls without too many difficulties, even when the enemy decides that they're gonna, you know, build a cannon of their own. Yeah, there we go, thank you. Okay, I was a little bit worried about that for a quick second there. I thought to myself, oh dear, we're gonna have some issue or something like that, but no, we're okay. We are okay. We just need to make sure that we continue killing that and making sure that the walls go down in just a moment. That would be fantastic. Can we get that? Yes, there we go. And now that's also down. Oh, fantastic. Great. All right, that is all we needed. So now we can just go in. We have an insane battle advantage here. This is the advantage that we've been waiting for quite some time. This is one of those things where, you know, usually if I gain the assistance of, you know, friendly vassal or something like that. Usually when that happens, I'm not really caring about it too much, but in this situation, I am very much welcoming to whoever wants to help me out, because, like, no offense, we need it, I think. We actually need it. And it's quite funny to say that, really, because I don't really usually think that we need assistance at this point in the game, because we have such a significantly large army. But when it comes to the way that the guns and the muskets and so on and so forth work, I feel like it really makes a big difference. This is just going to make a huge difference to us. And you can see here, look at how easy this is for us to actually get inside, because the enemy didn't even bother to kind of create a bottleneck. It was a bit strange, actually, what they decided to do right there. I don't actually understand what they were doing, but they just allowed us to enter with very minimal issues. And, well, I'm actually going to be kind of hopeful that we might we might get our crossbow skill to 275. It has taken a long while to get there, hasn't it? Even though we do have 8 in control skill, it should be pretty easy for us to get there, but unfortunately it has taken much longer than I thought, even with me firing multiple times every single battle, every single siege, and so on and so forth. But maybe I've been using my grenades too much. What do you think? Maybe I've been using my grenades too much. That might be the reason. Anyway, as you can see, we are absolutely fine here. Wow, huge amounts of my own people. And yeah, we're running after the enemy. They are going to be making it all the way to the castle here. This is where they are retreating to, which is obviously fine. I don't really have a problem with them if they want to do that. And yeah, that is very easily their demise. Hello there. Oh, no. Oh, I see. They disappear a lot earlier. Oh, okay. So I should probably stand a little bit further down here. But I think that is easily a victory for us. As you can tell, massive amounts of damage being dealt there. We basically didn't lose anyone because we had such an insane advantage. That's exactly the reason why I was very pleased to see this army come to us at this point, because I really did not feel like going in here again, because this is actually the town that we were attempting to besiege in the previous episode, and we got interrupted by whoever it was that decided to follow us. And it was obviously my fault, you know. The previous episode's, you know, small defeat was my fault for sure. It was definitely my fault, and I'll be the first one to say that, because I obviously did not realize that the game was still running at the time. So that's pretty hilarious, isn't it? Yes, that's great. Anyway, we're just going to buy some food, and then we're just going to move on. As you can see, we have Pierre's army over there. I would like to go over to Adrianople. Maybe we could actually do something there. I'm hopeful that Robert will actually follow me. But if he doesn't, then we should probably think about whether we want to go through with this siege. Because the one problem with going through with this is, as you see, there are 579 there. Technically, there isn't even that much. But there is a vassal inside. I was kind of hoping that he would leave, but Yeah, obviously he doesn't want to do that. So, yeah, we're going to have to make do with this. Maybe Robert's going to come over here. If he is, then I will be... Oh, yes, I'm very pleased with him right now. Okay, someone actually left his army. I'm wondering whether that was Lena, actually. It might have been Lena that left. Oh, okay. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me? No, no. Oh, no. Robert wants to fight him. Look at that. Robert's actually going after him. That would be hilarious if he takes him out. Oh, wow. That would be so funny. Look at him run. Look at him run. He's running for... it's so funny when slow parties chase each other, isn't it? That is hilarious. It's... wow. That is so, so funny. Okay, he's besieging Adrianople now. Apparently, he might be coming back here. I'm not sure if he will, but I'm going to get a good start on the construction. I was kind of hoping that he'd actually catch those guys, but apparently they were a bit too fast. Kind of sad, but, you know, that's just how it goes. Idris is going to be getting this. Thank you very much. Idris Elba, maybe, potentially. Although, to be fair, he's probably not interested in this role. That is for sure. I'm obviously joking. Anyway, that's the only Idris I know of, you see. That's the only Idris I know. Anyway, the way of the saddle has now been gained, which is, I guess, actually okay. It's not amazing for us right now because we're not really playing a character that benefits a massive amount. Oh, I've actually just realized that we have 2 barrel chests. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, we have 2 barrel chests now. That's very amusing. I did not realize that, actually, when I first found Idris. I thought to myself, oh yeah, here's a random companion. I'm just going to get him because, you know, just getting a companion is better than not getting a companion. And I didn't really feel like searching for another one. So there he is, you know. That was basically it. It was pretty much just a... shall we say, what is it now? A coincidence. That's it. Yeah, just a coincidence. A recruitment of opportunity. Oh no, he's actually still chasing that guy. That is so funny. Okay, he's still gonna go. It's like what is it now? Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. That's what's going on over there. Did he actually just kill them? I think he actually just killed them just now. Oh no, he didn't. Never mind. Okay. It must have been someone else that was defeated or something like that. But yeah, he really wants this guy, doesn't he? This is hilarious. No, he's never going to catch them. He's moving at 2.9, and the other guys are moving at like 3.4 or something. I would actually prefer it if Robert would come over here, but I can understand if he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he's just... I don't know, maybe he's trying to bait them. You know, maybe he's trying to bait them into coming over here and actually attacking him or something like that. Because there are 2 parties with over 500 troops in the enemy's possession, so it may very well be that they want to do something about that. Who knows? Anyway, we're just going to remove all these. Robert's actually finally come and helped us, so we should have his overwhelming amounts of troops to help us out in this one. And I'm actually... Okay, I'm going to say something right now. The challenge in this episode that I'm going to set for myself is surviving every single siege, okay? Every single siege. Not battles, because let's face it, I might die in battles. I don't know, maybe. But I have been relatively bad at surviving in sieges. Usually I am going to get killed by some random headshot or another, and I would like to survive a little bit longer. So I will try, if I can, to do exactly that. So I'm going to be a little bit more strategic, a little bit more careful, and we're basically just going to try our best. Because most of the time I'm not really... I'm not really caring that much about dying, you know, because generally it doesn't matter. If I'm going to win in the siege, it's most likely because of my unit and not because of me. But some cases, like for example right now, look at what I'm able to do here. I am absolutely slaughtering huge amounts of enemies, and it is helping us to gain a foothold into this particular area of the keep. So this is kind of useful. And no, don't, no, not yet. Okay, no, we're fine. I'm alive. Yes, I'm Frankenstein all over again. Yes. No, we're not. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We need to be reanimated for that. So, let's just use our little gun. Woohoo! Nice. That was a cheeky shot if ever I saw one. That was a very, very sneaky sneaky, sneaky thing for us to do. Let me see if I can reload a little bit here. Am I actually reloading? Oh, there we go. Yes, I am reloading. Okay. Right. Okay, I should be fine here. All I need to do is just make sure that I don't turn a corner and then just get shot in the face, because this is exactly what can happen now. Ah, hello. Nice. Nice headshot. I'm actually surprised I got a headshot there. Usually I'm not very good with new weapons. I'm going to be the first person to say that, you know, because I've been using a rifle that has such a massive amount of accuracy, and then switching to a weapon that has less accuracy is obviously a bit of... It takes a bit of getting used to, but apparently, I don't know, we're getting some pretty nice headshots right here, so I guess I don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, hello. Nice. Take him down. And can we reload? Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we do have to start the reload animation and then begin moving. But yeah, so far we've survived 100% of the sieges in this episode. But let's just see. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, careful, careful, careful. I want to make sure that I live. There we go, this guy. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, that was funny. All right. Emma has just gained 200 athletics. Wow. I think this is probably one of the only times I've ever seen a companion have 200 in any skill whatsoever. I don't know. It's a rarity whenever a companion has good skill level, unless they're the medic or something that's relatively easy to level up like that. Nice, nice, nice. Kill that guy. And are we reloading? Yes, we are. Okay. There's another guy up there as well. Oh, I missed? What? Okay. I'm actually surprised about that. I thought I had a pretty good handle on how to aim this weapon, but apparently not. Alright. Yeah, well, let's just see here. I'm just going to zoom ahead a little bit, just to make sure that our forces are going where we need them to go. And I'm gonna make my way up. Wait a minute. I have huge amounts of... What? Look at my people. They're just standing out there. Are you serious? Get in here, you absolute imbeciles. Why are they standing out there? I don't know, but they were on auto-delegate this entire time, because obviously they... You know, they do unique things if you keep them on auto-delegate when they're in a siege. But if you want to get all of the enemies killed as fast as possible, then obviously you want to charge. But that is indeed going to cause potentially more issues. As in, you may suffer more casualties as a result of that. I'm just going to actually go up here and see if I can find any additional people. I highly doubt it. Most likely all of them have been cleared out at this point in time, but... You never know. You never know. Is there anyone up there? Nope, I don't see anyone. And there we go. That's it. Okay, there is the battle. And we ended up losing basically no one. Yes, of course. Of course, we basically lost no one. We overwhelmed the opponent so dramatically that there is nothing to say except that we murdered them all. Oh yes, very nicely done. Okay, so we're just going to be taking tier 4s. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to take tier 4s. Every single time I have the ability to do so, I'll just take tier 4s, and that's it. And we're just going to try to keep them around, and then we'll do our little thing where we just convert them if we need them. You know, if we need resupplies or anything like that, then that's obviously going to be really, really good. Supplies, yeah, that one. So we're going to get supplies, obviously, from that. You know, resupplied troops, and that's going to be it's going to be very good. You know, it's going to be fantastic, because if we actually get any kind of casualty, you know, more significant than we've gotten so far, then this is going to be great. This is going to be one of the best things that we could do, and that's exactly the reason why I really do appreciate doing that, just to make sure that we have a little bit of a backup plan, just in case something were to go wrong. For example, as I said, you know, just refer to the previous episode and then you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Because anything that goes wrong, you always, if you can get away, you know, if you can get away, you're always going to have something to fall back on. And that's going to enable you to have a significant presence almost instantaneously. Obviously, if I needed to, I could have done that. You know, if I needed to, I could have done it. But obviously, at that point, I didn't really need to. I could take my time and I could go back to my territory and I could just do whatever I wanted to do. But if I wanted to stay in that area, then I could have, because I could have recruited some people, could have converted them from prisoner and made them into my own forces, and that actually would have made a huge amount of difference, you know. So anyway, what we're going to do now, considering we've taken these things, is I'm actually going to be... Oh, they do not want to make peace. Okay, this is... I gotta say, I'm actually really surprised. I'm really surprised at our forces right now, because I'm thinking to myself here that... Okay, I don't know. This is kind of strange. This is kind of strange, because usually what I would... this is... Okay, let me just get a thought out, right? Because I've got so many thoughts in my head right now that I'm just jumping from point to point, okay? So now, here's the thing, yeah? If it were me, I would make peace with the Ottoman Empire right now so that we could focus on the Polish, because the Polish are just over here, right? They're not that far away. Oh, the Ottoman Empire is actually over there too. Okay. Well, whatever the case, we would have to pay the Ottoman Empire slightly less than we would pay the Polish. And generally, I think that would probably be a good thing. I think making peace would make us much, much better at dealing with threats. You know, we'd be able to deal with a threat in a singular mindset. So we'd be able to just attack who we want to attack, when we want to attack them, and we wouldn't have to worry about anything. But as it stands, obviously, it's a little bit... it's not going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen, because if our vassals don't want it, then that's not going to transpire. So, okay, let's see now. Now, this is me going up against this fellow. Now, I did say that I was going to survive every single siege. Shall we extend it to me surviving every single battle too? Alright, so we're going to go for this. I spent a little bit of extra time actually sorting out our formation here. We got some artillery here. We got people in decent positions. The enemy is going to be coming from that perspective over there. I'm just going to hold fire for the moment. I know that artillery does have slightly longer range, but I kind of want to make sure that we have a good volley immediately. So we're just going to be going for that round about now. Let's do it. Let's do it. And let's hope that they actually do something relatively good here. So far not amazing, but obviously we were not actually waiting until they were super close, so maybe it's fine, you know, maybe we'll still be okay here. I'm actually wondering, you know what, I'm gonna use this. There we go, kill that. Nice. Oh, that was a perfect hit right there. I just wanted to make sure that we killed the enemy vassals. Enemy vassals, it's actually rather underrated, shall we say, strategy to force the enemy into a retreat. Because if you kill the enemy vassals, enemy lords, ladies, whoever, you are actually going to inflict significant morale issues for the opponent, and they will more than likely want to retreat much earlier than they would otherwise. And sometimes, even with you know, if they had a vassal and the vassal manages to stay alive for, you know, most of the battle, let's say, you know, 90% of the battle, they're going to be remaining in the battle for that time. Your forces are going to be fighting these enemies to the death at that point, just because the vassal is present, and they actually provide a significant morale increase when in the battle itself. At least that's what I've noticed in the past. Maybe it's different in some mods, maybe it's different, you know, in certain situations and everything, but that is definitely what I've noticed most of the time. Anyway, let me just see exactly what's going on here. Do they have artillery actually? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, no, they do. Okay. Kill that guy. Oh, no. I might die. Yeah, I might die here. Ah, there we go. I was trying to do a real cool commando thing, but nope. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if we even took the bet of me actually surviving in a fight, right? Instead of taking the siege only one, but I have survived in all the sieges, and generally, okay, look at it this way. If I'd not done this, if I'd not gone for the artillery, I would have easily survived, in my opinion. I literally would have just stayed back there and just, you know, picked off any of the cavalry that decided to try and harass our back line. And generally, I can do that. That would be really, really easy. So it is very much a case of, well, it depends on what you get yourself into. And I kind of thought to myself, yeah, this might very well be me day. Me day? Yeah, me day. Yeah, good day. Exactly. No, it may very well be my day to die in that situation. And yes, it indeed was. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. Anyway, let's just level, not level, but let's just get a couple of these guys. And they're going to be joining us. There we are. Gonna let some prisoners go, of course. And I guess I will take a couple of pieces of loot. Take that. Yeah, a lot of these as well. Not entirely sure what to even take right now. I guess I'll take the food. The food is definitely going to be the most useful for us right now. And what's actually going on here? There we go. Okay. Whew. I felt like I was going to have to take every single item in that guy's inventory for some reason. Anyway, there we go. Let's just level these up. Very, very nice. There it is. And then we can also convert people if we want to. As I said before, this is a very, very good strategy. I use this strategy to great effect in a number of other series. And that's exactly the reason why I personally believe that what is that most recent perk that I just got? What is that perk? Is it Medicine Steward? I actually can't remember where it is. That's the problem. Yeah, I can't remember where. I think it might be Leadership, actually. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so this is obviously fantastic, right? This is an amazing perk for this specific mod very much, because almost everyone's ranged, right? Almost everyone is ranged, and you can see here plus 50% recruitment rate for ranged prisoners, which is amazing. And then you also have another thing back here, Stout Defender. You see, Stout Defender, which means that you have a plus 50% recruitment rate of tier 4 plus prisoners, which again is basically just stacking up, or at least I hope it stacks, to make it, you know, it makes it so that Trusted Commander and Stout Defender are working in tandem to make it so that any tier 4 or above prisoners that are ranged are going to be converted very, very fast. And that's exactly the reason why we have such a significant conversion rate, why we have so many people that want to join us right now. So it's fantastic. It's really, really good. I might actually recruit some people. Should I actually recruit some people right now? I guess maybe. I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest. As I said, we do have a lot of prisoners that want to join us. So maybe I should just do that instead, you know, instead of anything else. But I don't know. Anyway, as I said in the previous episode, there are a number of reasons why it might be a good idea for me to actually respec my medicine perks, because as you can see, look how fast it was for me to literally restore myself as I was waiting in a town. It would have taken me a lot longer to rejuvenate all of that HP by being you know, on the map, running around, constantly moving and so on. What are these guys? We're going to declare war against these guys? I have no idea who they are, but apparently we are going to be attacking them. I don't know where they are either, but apparently they have 7 towns. All right. Well, that's going to be kind of interesting, isn't it? Okay. Do I want to... You know what? I do want to execute these guys. I do want to execute them. Mostly because they decided to attack us, and that's pretty much it. They have huge amounts of vassals anyway, so this is pretty much like a drop in the ocean, to be honest. You know, it's literally like, I don't know, taking a... What? Taking a paddle in the middle of the ocean and trying to, you know, trying to sail your way across the Atlantic or something. But, yeah, it's pretty much like that. And we are otherwise... Ooh... We're going to try to besiege this, but look at the amount of food that's here. I guess we don't even need to starve them out, do we? No. I think it's going to be very easy for us to take this anyway. I mean, even without Robert's help, this is going to be super nice and simple. He is actually besieging something anyway. He's traveling to... Oh, never mind. He actually just took something, or someone else took something. I'm not entirely sure. Ah, Mustafa the Second is now here, almost. And he's probably going to want to fight us. I'm actually not sure where Idris is right now, but I'm hopeful that he's actually going to start doing something. Maybe he is already doing something, I don't know. This guy is definitely going to want to fight. Oh, no, maybe he doesn't. Oh, he's definitely going to want to fight with these guys. Okay, I'm actually going to get out of here for now. He's waiting for reinforcements. Yeah, look at that, see? Now they have over... Actually, now they have exactly 1,000. Wow, that is hilarious. Okay. I certainly wasn't wanting to fight over 1,000 units. I might even be able to handle that if I manage to survive myself, though. Alright, so here we go. It's time for us to go in. Robert finally actually came over and helped us. I shouldn't say finally, actually, because he has been very helpful in this episode. But if we want to get 100% survival rate for sieges here, this is going to be the one, alright? Because this one, I believe, is probably going to be the hardest one so far for me to live. Because I believe the walls being this low, it really gives me pause for thought. I actually don't... Yeah, this is not very good for me, as you can tell. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to bring out my... No. Are you... How do you see me from there, sir? I don't know how you saw me from there, but okay. I'm going to be hiding here. This is very bad. Be careful, be careful. Wow, okay. Let me try and... Get him! Yeah, there we go. Oh no, are you sick? Someone stepped in front of me. Did you see that? Someone literally, I think at least, someone stepped in front of me and they made me hit myself in the face with the grenade. Well, that's funny at least. I think... At least that's kind of funny. Is it funny? Yeah, kind of. To a certain degree, I'm a little bit annoyed, but it's fine. You know, it's okay. At least my survival rate is a lot better than it was in the last couple of episodes, because the last couple of episodes I've had a almost 0% survival rate in every single siege just because we are taking so much damage. Oh yeah, that brings me to the next point. I'm actually going to get married soon. I am going to be finding some nice lady somewhere, and we're going to try and court her if we can. We do have some pretty decent charm skill, so hopefully we're going to be able to make that work. If I can, what I'm going to try to do is I'll just go to her father and just ask whether it would be possible to bypass all of that annoying persuasion stuff, because the persuasion system in this game is, I'm going to say it right now, it's not great. It's kind of a bit annoying because they do put a cooldown on it, and it's just not very fun to use. So I'm hopeful that I can circumvent that by speaking to the leader of her clan, and then hopefully being able to, you know, work out a deal that way. And that's going to be how we, you know, get some kind of courtship going. And hopefully in the beginning of the next episode, you'll see me, you know, doing a marriage ceremony, or we'll try to do something like that, because, well, we are getting on a bit, aren't we? We are getting on a bit. Barney is, I'm not entirely sure what Barney is actually right now. He's 48. Yeah, he's 48. It doesn't mean that he's going to die anytime soon, but not from old age at least, but he might die from, you know, getting shot in the head, because he has gotten shot multiple times now. And it is quite likely he might die. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.